and it didn't become a big deal. What is it like for you guys to see it? Hello, my friends. Today, I will tell the story of Lawrence, a young man who survived cancer after his jaw was destroyed. Because of the radiotherapy and chemotherapy treatment, he went through reconstruction procedures and is much better now. Today, he is cured and gives motivational talks, sharing his experience of overcoming adversity and supporting those who also need help. But before this video starts, please, so you don't forget, click like and subscribe to the channel. Thank you. Lawrence Dries is a 37-year-old resident of Antwerp, Belgium. In his youth, just like any other guy his age, he struggled with his insecurities. However, when it came to his physical appearance, Lawrence was very secure and confident, until his life took a drastic turn. No one could imagine what was about to happen. The first sign that something was wrong came when Lawrence went out for a run, an activity he was used to doing. When I went out for a run, every time I stepped with my right foot, I felt pain in my gum. He suffered spasms and had a bad taste in his mouth repeatedly. Lawrence said, "From time to time, my body would suddenly jerk and I would get a bad taste in my mouth. After my wisdom tooth was removed, there was a hole that was basically a buildup of dirt, bacteria, and a cyst." To his surprise, his dentist revealed that it was the largest cyst he had ever seen in his entire career. That's when the X-ray revealed a large 5-centimeter black spot in his bone. The cyst, which later turned out to be malignant cancer in the jaw, was 5 centimeters in diameter. The bad taste he felt in his mouth was because of the fluids caused by the cysts. Lawrence added, "The doctors had only seen cases like mine in elderly people who had drunk and smoked their whole lives. They were very confused by my case. They thought my life was in danger. And immediately they were able to remove the area affected by cancer. Small holes appeared in my cheek and pus would leak out. It was really hard to deal with that. The tissue or bone would start to rot when a tunnel formed because of the cysts." He tried to regain control of his life and focused on fitness and health. Lawrence channeled his energy into something healthy and used it as a way to stay mentally stable. To save his life, the surgeons had to remove the right side of his jaw and replace it with bone and tissue from his leg. This resulted in compartment syndrome, which left him unable to eat, speak, or walk independently for a period of time. After a difficult 2-year rehabilitation period, the worst happened again. Lawrence's struggle didn't stop there. Small holes kept appearing in my jaw and they were leaking pus. It was very hard to live with that because the tissue was rotting, he told the Daily Mail. In 2015, his life took another unexpected turn. Lawrence began to notice rapid weight gain, and he often felt nauseous. He was diagnosed with leukemia. Mr. Dries said, "I found out that I had a new cancer forming in my right lung in the form of leukemia, causing my lung to fill with fluid. I was isolated and underwent 9 months of chemotherapy, which destroyed my reconstructed jaw. But it killed the cancer cells in my lungs. Later, there was radiotherapy. It severely affected the jaw replacement, leading to numerous infections and many minor surgeries. Hip bones and abdominal tissue were grafted onto his face in a second jaw reconstruction. This time they used 9 centimeters of my abdomen and hip bone. Fortunately, now he has a stable jaw and it looks much better than before," said Lawrence. The surgeons had transplanted part of his hip bone and abdominal tissue, but Lawrence was left with an asymmetrical face. In 2017, he had fat removed from his lower back and injected into his cheek to restore his appearance. In my most recent surgery, I had liposuction to remove a little fat from my lower back and used it to fill in my cheek. The face is asymmetrical and unbalanced, not as round as it should be. You can see that there's a lot of tissue missing, and that will make my face more aesthetically pleasing, Lawrence added. Due to the damage caused to his face by cancer treatment, he found that strangers often mistake his facial difference for a wound and are afraid of him. He added, "I'm a guy who's 6'5". I go to the gym, so a lot of people make negative assumptions about me. It can be hard to meet people, but others are friendly. I'm a confident and outgoing person, so I try not to let that bother me." Together with his proud girlfriend and family, Lawrence never gave up and keeps going strong. His goal now is to inspire people. Now working as a full-time YouTuber, he regularly posts videos on his YouTube channel, Big Boy Benzo, motivating others to regain their self-confidence. "There were definitely times when I could have given up, but I'm glad I didn't. Because I kept fighting. Self-confidence starts with self-love." Lawrence also started giving motivational talks and hopes that by sharing his story on his YouTube channel, he will encourage others to find confidence. He also dedicates himself to his passion, natural bodybuilding. On his social media, he posts photos and videos of his daily life at the gym, his workouts, yoga exercises, personal life, and of course, his incredible transformation. He added, "There were definitely moments when I could have given up, but I'm glad I didn't. I kept fighting. If I can succeed in this society, why can't you? I learned that confidence starts with self-love, loving yourself first. You have to be selfish in some ways, putting yourself first, but that helps you grow and become a better person," said Lawrence. If you also enjoyed this man's incredible journey of perseverance, don't forget to like, comment, and share this video. Strengthening our work of sharing real stories of resilience and hope with more and more people. Endless thanks and see you next time.
Assista ao vídeo indicado.
Watch the dubbed video.
Mira el video doblado.吹き替え版の動画を見てね.
شاهد الفيديو المدبلج.
더빙된 영상 봐.
Regarde la vidéo doublée. Schau dir das synchronisierte Video an.
Guarda il video doppiato. Смотри дублированное видео.
Dub kiya hua video dekho.
Dublajlı videoyu izle.
Tonton video yang sudah didubbing.